Hi guys, today we're going to be resuming where we left off from our clicker game part 1. So first things you want to do is go into the background sprite, and we want to change a few things here. So we want to, instead of going to x pick random negative 195 to 109 to 195, we want to change it to negative 195 to 40. And the reason we're doing this is so that we'll have enough space for the shop that we're going to make very soon. So now the next thing you need to do is go to the top sprite, and you'll see I already did this, but I changed the X to 0. You'll want to change this here to 0, or your background sprite won't collide properly. So if I do this, you'll see that the background sprite only stays on one half of the screen. So now what we're going to have to do is change the position of the coin sprite. So we just drag the coin sprite over into a position we see fit, and then we want to set it to go to this position. So we do negative 79 and then negative 7. So now let's make our shop variable. Our shop. So what we want to do is go to paint. We want to make a big rectangle that's like a white rectangle and enough to store font. So, and then we want to put it on this side of the screen, like that. And also what we want to do is probably change the backdrop to be not white, but maybe a tan or so, or a light blue. So that's good. So now that we have our shop, let me just make it a slight bit bigger. So now that we have our shop, we should probably put our first text on it. So what we're going to do for this video is we're going to be focusing on upgrade 1. So what we're going to do 2 upgrades, and this video is going to focus on upgrade 1, as probably seen in the title. So what we want to do here is make the text for upgrade 1. So we're going to put a text box here. We're going to do +1. The upgrade's going to be +1 per click. So we're going to do +1 per click. And then you can make this cost however much you want, but I'm going to make mine cost maybe, I don't know. We're going to make it 100 clicks. 100 clicks to get this upgrade. So that's going to be our thing. So now what we want to do is make another new variable, and we want to choose a sprite so we can use this handy dandy button right here. So you can change it however you like, but I'm going to keep it the same. Maybe shrink it down a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit too small. Maybe 75. That's good. So we're just going to put it right here. And the text is a little bit off the screen, so we're just going to move it a little bit. Yeah. Move the text. That's good. Okay, so the button may still be a little bit too big. Let's just put it around 60. Okay, that's really good. So now time to code the button. So first thing we want to do is do when green flag clicked. We want to go to front layer. We want to go to X of 215, X of 91, and X of 131, which is, are those our X's right now? Oh yeah, they are. Okay. So if we do that, yeah, they go to the same area. So now we want to set brightness effect to, we want to set it to 225. Set brightness effect to 25. So now we want to put a forever loop. So Oops, 25 may be a little bit too much. Let's do maybe 10. Maybe 15. That's good. Okay, so let's do a forever loop. And we put an if statement. An if-else statement, I'm sorry. So we're gonna put an or, go to the operators tab and drag out an or operator. and then drag out a greater than operator and an equal to operator. And we want to do if clicks is greater than 100 or clicks is equal to 100. We want to set brightness to, actually, this set brightness that's above the forever loop, we want that to be a negative 25. Okay, that's better. So we want to set brightness to 0 in the if of the forever loop. Set brightness to 0, and then we want to, in the else, we want to set brightness to negative 25 again. Set brightness to negative 25. So what that will do is if you're equal to 100 clicks, it will the button will brighten up, so to show that you can buy it. So now let's do another if else statement. We want another if else statement. Yep, we want another if else. And then we're going to do if mouse pointer. If mouse pointers, go to sensing. If touching mouse pointer. And then what we want to do here is make a new custom block. So go into my blocks and define make a block. We want to make this bounce to size. And then we're going to do add an input, target size. And then we want to do add a label. We want to do force. And then we're going to add an input, force. And then we want this to run without screen refresh. Okay, so now what we want to do is set speed to speed. So this is basically the same thing we did here. So we can actually, instead of recoding all this again, we can go into the coin sprite and just duplicate the code from there. So, and put it into the button sprite. So yeah, and now what we want to do is go into the if statement, and then we want to use this block. So we're going to bounce the size 115. 115. Actually, they may be a little bit too much. Just a little. So let's put it bounce to size 75 and force of 2. We can change that if we like. So if touching mouse pointer, bounce to size 75. That's a decent size. And then else we want it to, not else just yet. We want to put another if else statement. It's gonna be if else, and then we're gonna do, this is gonna be kind of large. We want to do an and operator, and then inside the right part of the and operator, we want to put an or operator. So in the left side of the and operator, we want to put if mouse down, and we can duplicate this phrase up here. So we can take out this or, duplicate this into the box. So save. If mouse down and clicks is greater than 100 or clicks is equal to 100, then we want to set brightness effect to 0. So we want to set brightness effect brightness, effect to 0. Then we want to set, and then we're going to make a new variable called amount per click. Amount. And then we're going to do set amount per click to amount per click plus 1. To amount per click and go to the operators. Grab on a plus operator. Amount per click plus 1. Now in the else statement, we want to set bounce size to force of -2. We want to put bounce to size 100 to size 60 like we had it before, with a force of -2. And then we also want to set that also down here. So that should be, let's see if our thing is working. So it bounces up like just how we want it. If we get to 100 clicks, let's just get to 100 clicks real quick. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay. Okay, we're halfway there. 70, let's go. I'm cooking. Okay, let's go. Okay, 100. So this turns yellow. This turns to 0 brightness. If we click it, oops, that's a glitch. Oh, I forgot one thing. So after set amount to click, per click, we want to change clicks by -100. Change clicks by -100. And then we also want to wait until mouse is not down, so that thing that happened before did not happen. So wait until mouse is not down. So now, if we click, it only lets us do it once. And okay. So another thing that we have to do is go into the coin sprite, and we also want to make sure instead of changing clicks by 1, we want to change clicks by amount per click. And I think that's it, guys. So yep, that's it for today, guys. So see you guys in the next one. Bye.